Hello artists! Our first activity to explore texture is to do some drawing with crayons on the sandpaper. When you feel the sandpaper, I bet you think that it feels very rough, because it does. So we're going to use our crayons, and you can draw whatever you want to. If you need some ideas, you could practice drawing some of our line friends, and see how drawing on this rough sandpaper is different from when you're drawing on smooth paper like you usually do. It almost sticks to you a little bit. And if you want to, you could do the letters of your name. If you want to draw some numbers, you can do that. Or maybe you want to practice drawing some of your shapes, like a square, circle, or rectangle. Just experiment. And you can draw whatever you want. You draw an animal, you can draw whatever you like. I just want you to experiment with how it feels to be drawing on this rough surface. So keep going and fill up your whole sandpaper. When you filled your whole paper up with designs and experiments, then make sure that you put your crayons back before you start the next activity. The next exploring texture activity is to play with your Play-Doh. So go ahead and take it out of the container, or if you're still using this Play-Doh that I gave you in the Ziploc bag, then unzip it very gently and take it out of the bag. Feel how squishy the Play-Doh is. It's so much fun to play with. So think about the different textures that you feel and just play with your Play-Doh. You can roll out some coils and think about how it feels on your hands. If it's smooth, if it's squishy, if it's cold. And then you can make it into shapes. You can make it into line friends. You could try to make some letters. It's up to you. So play with your squishy Play-Doh and think about the textures that you feel. When it's time to clean up, you might have little itty bits of Play-Doh all over the place, even on the floor. Double check the floor. And you're going to turn on your silent vacuum, and you're going to vacuum up all of those pieces, even the ones on the floor. Make sure it's in one big ball. Then you're going to put it back in the bag and fold it over to get the air out, and then zip it up gently. If you don't zip it up, the Play-Doh will dry out. It will have a whole different texture to it. Have fun!